Hello everyone, welcome back to Library of Babel. For now, we are gonna do both of these, abnormalities, mountain of smiling bodies and burrowing heaven. And then, we're gonna go for the Liu. Probably. This was the fun band. I'm unfortunately a bit afraid of them, because yeah, these are pretty big. I'm pretty scared of them, honestly. But yeah, for now, let's go with abnormalities. Even though it's very unlikely that I'm actually gonna use them at all in the close future. I'm still very curious what these actually do. So yeah. We gotta see. And it is Mountain of Smiling Bodies. If it's very good, I might even actually use it. Though I'm not really sure how good it will be on Blue who Burn. Just yeah, really not sure what they actually do. Okay. Now we can go very simple. Well, damn. He does have that one strength that I kinda missed. Oh no. He didn't get any smoke on himself, wow. Actually avoided all of it. Sure. This has 5 speed, wow. Yep, this is gonna go pretty much exactly as expected. It is an abnormality battle. After all. Yep, the usual. We can retain Vapor until we get to the last phase. Very good against ranged pages. Yep. Huh. Actually 3 of them attack right now. I'm not sure how this could happen. I wasn't aware this could happen, actually. Obviously not an issue, but I really didn't know that. Maybe it's because I did kill one and it refers to the pattern? I have no idea. There we go. Ooh. Yep. Huh. Yeah, sure. Vapor, that's a kill. Vapor, that's a kill. Vapor. Vapor. Probably that's enough, right? Yeah, it definitely should be. Okay, they do have 40 smoke. About 40 smoke. So that was very expected. Okay, let's see. Absorption. All allies on kill recover bunch of HP. On stagger recover stagger resist. On death give 1 absorbing to all allies and lose this abnormality page. On death. Okay. Whoa. Absorbing plus 1 plus X dice power. Plus 10 plus X times 8% max HP and stagger resist. Persists through acts. That's very nice. Wow. Laugher. Laugh. Live love. Plus vomit percent stagger and deflect damage. After taking any stagger damage, gain vomit based on it. On clash lose once per page, deal vomit percent max stagger resist damage. Inflict fragile and susceptible to all enemies and lose vomit. Okay. Yeah, sure. It's alright. Mountain of Corpses. When selected, consume all unselected allies and recover number of consumed allies, percent max HP and stagger resist. Plus consumed allies max HP divided by 4 max HP, plus consumed allies max stagger resist divided by 4 max stagger resist, plus allies consumed, number of allies consumed max light, plus number of allies consumed divided by 2 speed dice, light generation, page draw. Doesn't actually give you power by itself. That's interesting too. Right? Yeah, max light, stagger resist, HP, speed dice, light regeneration, page draw. It does basically just double your HP and stagger resist. That's not as much as I expected, honestly. Huh. Okay. Let's check Burrowing Heaven. Actually, we don't have 5. Never mind. That's a bit sad. I know this is deflections, abnormality, but whatever. Go my defense orders. Ah. Oh right, that's how it worked. Enfeeble. Oh dear. This. And try this at the end. And now, after this, we can actually inflict some smoke. Does it remove? I don't think it removes negative effects, so this would still be great. At least inflict some smoke. Never mind, it's to kill it. Okay, never mind. Right. I didn't expect it to stagger, but then I realized it has anti-stagger resist. Okay. First abnormality. On Fleur of Religion. After deflect, inflict base roll times almost 1, impalement and bleed. Impalement reduces damage and stagger damage and increases received bleed damage. Bleed damage and stagger damage, okay. After bleed triggered, lose some impalement. Unique bleed. That's... wow. Really encourages deflecting, obviously, but wow, that's a big debuff. Okay. On clash, inflict 1 gaze on one side hit, consume 1 gaze to inflict gaze consumed times 9. Bleed, and if 4 plus gaze was consumed, deal targets bleed divided by 8%, targets max HP or stagger. Resist bleed damage and bleed stagger damage. Oh. Wait. I'm not sure why this is max HP or stagger resist, bleed damage and bleed stagger damage. I'm not sure what or does here. And if it's either off for this, I'm not really sure. And the gaze reduces offensive power, damage and stagger damage. And you lose a third of it. It's... well, it can be a very big number. I'm not really sure about it. Attention, focus. Last targets resist missing divided by 26, block power and deflect damage. Okay. Plus 100, plus targets gaze times 5%, final deflect damage and plus 100 minus targets gaze times 5%, targets final deflect damage. Okay, so just to both sides. On deflect, inflict bleed. On stagger, inflict fragile and all resistance down. Sure. It's... well, this is just probably the best part, these first two. And I guess it's very strong when you do the deflector. When you have the main deflector, which actually deflects and the rest deal damage. But it's also next turn. It's not next turn, I mean. I'm not really sure about that. But yeah. We're gonna go against Leo now. We have pretty much the same team. With Kane Office and Rose. And this guy. He's mostly there to remove bleed from us. I'm not sure if this is actually good. If his infliction of bleed won't be too big of a downside. I know he shouldn't be taking much bleed, much burn damage. And hopefully... he gets enough dice power from burn on enemies that this is gonna be reasonable. And so these guys don't burn. But yeah, we'll see how this works. I'm also very curious if how All Out Wars exactly works. It It's such a cool card, wow. I like it. These guys have very high rolling pages. But they don't actually gain much power than from Fervor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they get Compassion. I don't remember exactly what Cinder does. And yeah. The first turn is their weakest one. Unfortunately. But such that it is. Okay. Martina. You're gonna go for this guy. That's for sure. A golden opportunity right here, I would say. Especially if Nemo readies up. What can... Do we want to clash with this at all? Probably not. That's a massive number. Overcharge. Absorb impact should be good here. And... Ooh. Never mind. We can go Devastating Flash here. It's gonna be after he takes some damage already. And we can Energy Shield somewhere. This should be alright. Ready up. Maybe this wins? This for sure, Absorb Impact will be great, and Golden Opportunity will be great. The question is, do I want Rewind or Edge Conversion here? I know I should probably try carving them out of actual emotions, but it will be a lot of effort. Hold on. Okay. This should be big. I think, maybe. Okay. This is gonna be good for sure. And then we can just stigmatize here, maybe. Okay, we can go here. And leap. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Golden opportunity, wonderful. And that blocked all of that. Wow. Oh, that's rough. Also rough. Quite annoying. Wonderful. Understagger. Boom. Completely fair. A lot higher than expected. Didn't expect those to win, actually. Okay, wonderful first round. But yeah, it is gonna get harder. Okay. They do get damage encampments on themselves for free, so that's very amusing. I'm gonna go obviously for this. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Emotional turbulence is obviously rough here. So we're just gonna style them before they do that. That's pretty obvious. Okay, I forgot to remove flash fillet. These guys are screwed. Here. Yeah, sure. Stigmatize. Leap. And do we overcharge again? Yeah, let's overcharge again. Will of the prescript here. We can absorb impact here. And energy conversion here. This guy's definitely staggered. So should this guy be? That was a poor hindsight. I do not have light for all of that I wanted. Let's go like this. There we go. Alright. Boom. Exactly as expected here. Starlight? I don't remember from what... we have the prescript. Okay. I guess that is one way to starve out their light. To stagger them. 16 speed, whoa my goodness. Oh, rip space, okay. Oh, that's great. We do need an energy cycle though. Let's go here. This guy's probably dead. Let's do this anyway. We don't need a form. Okay, what are you doing? This? A very bold move from me. Maybe it will work out. And yeah, okay. Staggered. Does this get any bond? No, no. It's on always just stagger resist. I mean tremor best 21 charge. Okay. Well, can afford to do this then. Yeah, sure. This guy has basically full HP, so that's alright. That's a lot of charge. And we can spend some, that's a lot of charge indeed. Yeah, that's alright. No need to do anything here. Okay, let's go. So I said. Okay, okay, yeah, that was very silly of me actually. That's alright. Yep. Now then, lowest HP enemy. I probably do want this more. Oh damn, the scary page. Would be a shame if... Does this not give haste? It does, okay, just didn't win enough clashes. That's reasonable considering we didn't get that many clashes there. And ooh, we lack one charge. Thankfully, we can overcharge. Yep, should be easily alright. I don't remember what Cinder is though. And we can energy cycle, just in case. This guy's gotta be dead. Ooh, I went overboard there. Don't have resources to go all in. Okay, we can do this. This. And that's alright. He's dead or staggered. We go Feather Shield form. We Feather Shield form. Stigma. Seeing Sword. Okay. I guess we can also win. Let's just go. Let's see if they even survive this turn. Oh, that was rude. Didn't expect him to win the last clash. Oh. Cinder. When hit, take damage. Why are they approaching? Philip, please. Okay. And come on. I want to see. Okay, yeah. This does scale with how convert one cinder into burn. Okay. Okay. Sure. Oof. Now which one to take? Lament would obviously give at least one power always. Clean is obviously 4 dice power, that's crazy good. Chained Wrath is 4 dice power though. Yeah, I think I cannot not take this. This is so crazy. And probably Piezot because he is the main character here. Hell yeah. They do gain speed from that. I forgot about that. And yeah, we can probably just finish it off. Let's just go. There we go. And... oh, it's just the same. You know, I just kind of expected that we were gonna fight Lowell already. I don't remember if we even fight him at this point, but that is what I thought. Huh. And well, alright then. Sure. I do want to remind myself what regret does. A lot of bind. Ooh. Am I even gonna win this? Not sure. But I know I can do this and win this. And all-out war is very nice, except when you get staggered and you don't use it. Which I feel like that's a glaring issue when enemies do that. And that's gonna be 0 speed next turn. Yeah. Let me redirect these. There you go. This guy's extremely staggered. Ridiculously staggered. Why do you have such a big hand, actually? 4. Never mind, it's 9 cards. Huh. Okay, they do have. You draw 8. Why do you draw 8? 1 from this? I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna complain about that. That's alright. Devastate. Actually, overcharge. Because you already have some power, so it's gonna be more power. Devastate. And convert. Shield form. Feather shield. Here. And stigmatize again. That's a lot of steady defenses. I don't think I'm even gonna use overcharge. I lied. Here. Yeah, let's just go all in on this guy. Okay. Completely irrelevant. Ouch. Lemao. Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh dear lord. Okay. 2 blunt damage up. 8 damage up for bleed up. 8 bound. 2 strength. 4 tremor up. 26 tremor, yeah. Blunt para, blunt damage up. Do I have... Ooh, wait. I do have 2 blunt para. He still has 2 speed. Wonderful, wow. Oh. Oh no, buddy. You're so staggered. We have the press grip. Energy conversion. But yeah. No need to go for this guy. just would be a waste. These guys are so staggered, it's very funny actually. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, actually, no one can strike for both. Overcharge. Devastating Thrush. Overcharge. And just kill this guy. Actually, we can make this funnier. Here. Oh, we... Yeah, let's go. Like this. Yeah, let's go. And stigmatize twice. To get some emotions up. Is he even gonna be alive? Probably not. Wonderful. Never mind, that was a lot less than I expected. Oh. Where he's... Okay. 200 damage on Blood Fatal. Oh, that's your first move, buddy, you're dead. Actually, I should do... If he doesn't get staggered by this, the rest doesn't matter. Okay. This guy has 9 HP. I can get closer for some reason. Doesn't matter. Okay. Half a shield. Overcharge and devastating Thrush, he's dead. Here. Yeah, sure. He killed another guy with it. What? What happened? Actually, what happened there? Why did both of them die? What? Did I skip something? What? Okay. Oh, there's Bina. We can do that too. Leo. And the next one is just same here, yeah. Are these guys actually different, Leo? Reacts. Oh, that's how we do it. Are these the same though? Yeah, it does seem so. Yep, they seem the same. Let's see though. May. Huh. The flame that never goes out. Plus burn dice burned guard. Plus emotion level burn through pages on hit or deflect. Gain burn and shield. At the start of the act, gain 5 shields. At the start of each scene, gain burn, Tinder, and shields. Endless vigil. Okay, these are her passives. After another ally takes stagger damage once per ally per scene, give burn stagger shield to other allies. On stagger recover once per scene, recover burn max HP. Very nice, actually. Okay. Reduced stagger shield loss. Wait, she gains shields. Sure. She has 500 stagger resist. Remain vigilant in peace. Minus emotional level. Stagger resistances. Oh, that's scary. Whenever emotion level rises, recover max stagger resist and gain free stagger protection for next 2 scenes. And give free stagger protection to other allies. Next scene, they recover 10% max stagger resist. That's enormous. Wow. This is actually crazy, holy. Doesn't help at all against tremor enemies though. Because you just get staggered regardless. Oh, if all allies present from Leo, so this is also for her. Minus emotional times 25% stagger resistance instead. And also gain and give 5 stagger shield. And we have Tiashanko. Oh dear. On clash lose, plus dice power and damage of the next die. Dice effect is doubled. A lot of final damage. Cecil and May's exclusive page. I'm assuming Cecil will just have the basically the same thing but for HP. And then Lowell at Act 3 probably. I still have 2 floors. That's such a nothing burger. The first reception was. Okay, I'm still the city now, I forgot. Let's just go against Big Bird, my beloved. My fat ball of bird. Whom I love. Okay. What was the mechanic actually? Whatever. I think I remember it more or less. Hopefully more than less. Okay, yeah, you can do this move and then try to get staggered already. This will also help by inflicting the pain on Big Bird, who is not gonna be bothered by being staggered almost at all. Funnily enough. Okay, that was a massive misplay actually at the end. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, immobilize next scene. Oh. Wait. I forgot that's how it worked. Right, this is birdcage for librarians, okay. Sure. He got that hit in, let's go. Let's smoke him out. I'm not sure why birdcage was object the art and not lullaby. At least a bit unintuitive. Bina. Okay, let's see Big Bird. -1 page cut, lesser dodge scene, inflict 1 paralysis and give 2 protections and shields to lowest ally with lowest HP. Another ally with lowest HP. -1 page cost, wow. Huh. Internally lit lamp. When selected at the start of the act, give 4 protections to all other allies. Targets are forced to clash with the owner. On engagement, inflict 1 paralysis and damage down at speed disadvantage. Okay. Plus speed advantage max for dice per and guard. On clash win, if target has some HP, destroy target's next die, inflict 3 damage down and stagger damage down. Lovely. And hopefully we're getting next upload this episode too. Huh. Okay, yeah, let's go Leo again. Let's see how this stands up. That's a start, alright. This is hopefully gonna lose. Oh, Inner Ardor. They didn't have that before. Okay, I don't think they have it. But she does. Plus, Burn Dice Power on hit me Burn and Cinder, on Clash Lose, gain Burn and Cinder. Sure. Will absorb impact. Golden opportunity. I'm gonna use absorb impact this turn though. Probably here. And ready up. I forgot to remove that smoke page again. Oh, never mind. I meant to do this against this one. Energy confession, sure. Let's go here. High kick. Okay. High kick, I sure hope it does. Oh, let's go like this, actually. I really want to stagger May. Completely acceptable loss. Completely acceptable loss. Sure. She didn't do nothing to him, wow. Wonderful. Lower than would have wanted it to. Okay. That was a lot of stagger restored. No, we don't do that. Okay. Not the best case. She has big stagger shields. Everyone has big stagger shields. It's quite scary, in fact. Costly investment. Alright. Might just not draw cards here. What are the odds of this winning at all? Non-existent, basically, I'm pretty sure. This, however, this will win. I know this in my bones. Okay, but it's gonna get 3 dice power. She also gets a lot of... Ooh. Ruina has only one dice. That's surprising. Okay, this is a lot rougher. A lot rougher. That's a lot of stagger resist we also have. Oh, that's such a waste though. She doesn't have the potential. We probably do this here. It's quite scary. What are the odds of this actually winning? I wouldn't say they're pretty high at all. Do we just ignore this? That's also feels like a bad move. Okay, we're definitely going shield form again. Should have kept the actual feather shield. Expecting something like this would happen too. That's purely silly of me. Okay, here, and tank it. Devastating Thrash here anyway. Leap. we're gonna have to ignore that. And leap here too. I actually did mean the Mesha Rift here. And leap here. And yeah, let's go, I suppose. That was actually big damage. A big damage. Okay, she's staggered. Okay. Good. Not good. It's alright. Metallic ringing. For haste. Martina is burning pretty badly. This guy didn't get emotion level up, that's huge. Right. No, none of that here yet. Alright. First, ready up. Wheel of the press script. And it's gotta be rewind. This guy's gonna be staggered, almost certainly. That's a lot. I'm probably not gonna actually attack May. With just getting staggered, she already got kicked out of the rhythm. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't actually have overcharge this turn. Overcharged. But we can overcharge. And rip space anyway. And energy cycle here. This guy's staggered, that's what I'm assuming. Here. Uncanny Strike will definitely win the first one. But these two next ones will be scary. Martina is really not built for this. Should be some damage here. She's just benefits from burn self, yeah. Combust and gain 9 burn. Okay. Gonna draw a card at least. Gonna deal some damage. This is annoying. Okay. We can go for just to block this out. Now, do I want to go all in on May actually? If at least Bada, probably. This should be a ton of damage too. Let's go. Yeah, right. Didn't recycle. Oh. Didn't expect that to be even close. Sure. Okay, he's running high. Okay. Okay. Um. Right. That's a thing that he does. This is probably helpful. Wow. I'm Lament would obviously be great for at least 2 power, but I'm gonna take Recharge because it persists through acts. And Grinder because of the same reason, really. Well, not the same, but not rolling great that high. Especially since it's bleed. Harmony would obviously be great. On primary target hit, inflict capacitor times 3 bleed and gain 5 charge. I just took capacitor, yeah. Capacitor times 3. That's a ton of bleed. Okay, it spends charge for power, I forgot about that. Ubala, Ubalu, you're staggered. Energy. Energy. And you're not staggered yet. Rude. We can go for a Ripple here. Rude. Come on. A golden opportunity. Absorb impact. Huh. Should have given him Salvador passive since I'm doing this, but I guess I didn't expect to do it this way. This on-hit effect will only really damage me. Whatever, let's go. Ooh, a lot worse than I expected. Okay, this guy kinda owned me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like, he beat my ass, actually. really gonna need to do that. Okay, but that's a foolish move. When you get staggered and maybe even die. No way he doesn't actually get smacked. Why did it not gain capacitor? I'm not sure. Maybe because I drew it this page? This scene? I'm not sure. Should be alright. Dimensional Rift and Leap. These are just in case. And we leave these. There we go. He's so dead. Okay. There we go. Huh. These guys are burning out right now. Wow. That's bad. Wait. Okay, that's just a normal Ruina bug, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I can let them leave through this turn. Why are you so slow this turn? No, he already at least gained 1 charge, and that's 33 charge, oh my goodness. Yep. This is annoying. Maybe? Let's go. And then we can do this. The rest doesn't matter that much. Okay, these guys roll high now. No! That was so dumb. Damn it. Cecil. Iron Wall. Gale Kick. Draw 2 pages. I really like the Gale Kick. Always. Deflect damage and defensive guard. Sure. The same. Plus burn by 10 dice guard. On page when burning flash wing give shield, and to allies on page involving burn clash loose gain shield. Minus shield loss, non-decay. HP resistances, whenever emotional rises, recover HP and gain protection. Yes, exactly the same, but HP. Now then. She has 1000 HP, oh my god. Let's try going with them. I want to save Martina because she's gonna die for sure. If we don't actually... Oh, I don't think I prepared them properly either. Yeah, not... Oh, wait, no way. He's mostly alright. Let's go. Yes, and Kao. And one. I should have just given them more pages of Dong Juan. That's so dumb of me. +2 power. From the get-go. So this does not win. There's no real way. Right? Wait. Yep, toughness. Nice power based on target's anti-recovery. Okay. I do get +2 power too. Fuck it. Let's ball. We die here. Or at least accept that we probably die here. Yeah, never mind. These guys are outdated as hell. Ink over. Oh no. I guess, bro. Now, do I even want to focus on Cecil here? No. Let's lock in just and put them out one by one. It worked! Never mind, they're goated. Oh my god, no. Huh. Probably Cocoon. Well, we got some bind on her. Yeah, it was a woman. I wasn't sure for a moment. Are you really the only one attacking? Sure. You're about to taste that sweet, sweet evades. Yeah, we can do that. Do I accept the death already? Someone's gonna get hit by Yashan Cow. I have persistent. Wow. Yeah, let's go. Okay, desperate struggle here to overcome. We just take both of these, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. Wonderful. Never mind. Hot got smacked. Ouch. Come on. Did I not get the negative pages that I actually wanted? Come on. That's a bit ridiculous. Not enough for this. That's alright. Easy. Okay. Eugene is having a great benefit here. Cinder is still gonna screw me over probably. Though I don't know what Shimmering Cinder actually does. This and ooh. We just ignore that. Does this even have a chance of winning? Kinda. Maybe. We can go endless battle here, sure. Beautiful. Ouch. Ouch. Expected. Ooh. he doesn't really have deflects of any sort. More bind, speed advantage, minus target's offensive power and guard, so that's helpful. Friend though. Oh, that's not great either. Obviously Black Swan is probably the best, but okay, this has bleed. Well, that's pretty rough. I'm gonna assume this actually counts with the rest of them. Well, at least with cutting edge and stuff. Manga gives me 4 dice power. Ah, that's bad. I really need a critical moment here. And well, let's go. 18. Okay. Outrolled. Bad. Hold on. Please. I wanted to see what that does. Oh well. Now, do I do this turn? Or next turn? Probably next turn. This roll is quite high. Which is why I'm gonna put it on Philip. Anyway, we are probably not winning this one at least. Hold an opportunity here. Rewind here. Yeah, sure. She should stagger quite easily though. Oh, that's annoying. This is not winning probably. This, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure right now. They are almost doing the exact same thing everyone here. That sounds annoying. Let's just go. Oh. Yeah, okay, never mind. Oh! This just doesn't decay anymore. That's very rough, actually. But yeah, we're probably getting through Cecil, but we're not gonna finish Lowell. No way. That's crazy, though. Sounds rough. Regret anyway. We have Grinder though. We can stagger this guy for sure. Actually, how much Grinder will gain power? At least 5, that's only 9 on the lowest roll. That's kinda right. Yeah, let's just go like this. Probably here. Just here so it actually goes through at all. Yes, and cow here. Sure. Ooh, overcharge. Needed. Rip space here then. Unfortunately, regret goes here. Wow, this chain wrath did basically nothing this turn, but still did something. Should be alright. Featherfall Form Shield. Why do you have Shimmering Cinder? You have 9% HP. I thought that was a bigger number. Never mind. Change of... Can't change plans here. Oh well. In these times we say it is what it is. And then we die. 13. Okay. 14. 15. Cecil took 0. Okay, she's staggered. That's nice. Took 0 damage so far. Took 0 damage so far. No! He's dead. 100 damage. Oh. Oh no. How are you alive? Wait. I forgot he doesn't actually take damage. -2. Yeah, it's case of Baron. Okay. Well, this sucks though. 300 damage needs to be dealt. You say, I do. Huh. Just a bit more shield. I swear it's the last time. Okay, let's go. That's crazy. Never mind, she took no damage. Well, this sucks. That's a lot of power she's getting right now. And unfortunately, he's not getting much. This should be alright. So how do we resolve this problem? This is once per act, I'm pretty sure. Once per act. Not once per reception though. He can take a mass beating once. I completely forgot copyright claim is a thing, wow. We do this. We absorb impact here. And we wield the press script somewhere else. Here, probably still. Yeah, I'm not paying stagger resist for shield. Unless I am. Because how else am I planning to survive? Go, my Philip. I'm not sure how you're still there, but go. Okay, as long as it's not emotion level 5, it's alright. But he has emotion level 5, wow. I guess those stigmatized do something, indeed. Devastating Thrash. Absorb impact and devastating Thrash here. Let's go. Let's see how this works. Okay, this guy's very dead. Those are high rolls. Unfortunately, he's dead. Those are high rolls, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Energy beam. She's staggered. Oh no! Rip space. And this guy should be dead. Then energy cycle and... Not rewind because not gonna have clash. Energy shield though. Okay. Yep. No, that ruined my plans. No, I screwed up here. Oh, that's bad. Didn't even consider that happening. Damn it. That's a lot of burn. She's just not taking any damage. Okay, we can get some charge up at least. No. Here, here. And here. Rewind here. That would be a lot of power. Although I'm also getting a lot of power. Yes, let's go all in. This might be very dumb. I am ready for that. Somewhat. Maybe. Kinda. Aye. Okay. Rolls high. How are you alive? This does nothing for me, really. Coffin. Probably just harmony. Energy beam. Regret! There we go. We can clash with this. Energy conversion, please. He has 53 charge. Okay. Pew. Pew. There we go. Ah. 109 damage. And why is that? I must ask. Well, I'm fucked anyway, right? He's just dead. Yeah, whatever. Yep, goodbye, Azov. We're gonna see lower though. Forming storm, makings of a supernova. Plus Moonlight dice parent guard and burn through pages. If target has Starfire, plus owners and targets burn percent final all damage. What am I reading? At the start of the act, gain 20 burn and give 4 Moonlight to all allies. At the start of each scene, gain 4 burn and give 1 Moonlight to ally with lowest Moonlight. Times emotion level. At the start of every other scene, add Raging Storm Harm to hand. Minus allies Moonlight, received all damage. Moonlight Resonance. On hit or deflect, inflict Starfire, can trigger inflicted Starfire. When inflicted Starfire is triggered, gain 1 Moonlight. Starfire, after taking stagger or deflect damage from a Leo association enemy, consume Starfire to take burn stagger damage and give 1 Moonlight to attacker, unique burn. Moonlight, upon taking staggering damage, nullified and lose stagger percent and lose Moonlight. Unique burn. Buddy. A fighter that never retreats. Whenever emotion level rises, gain 10 burn and 1 strength and endurance for the next 2 scenes and recover HP and stagger resist. Let's start with each scene at max emotion level, gain 10 burn and 1 strength and endurance next scene and recover max HP and stagger resist. If allies are Leo, give 5 burn and strength and endurance next scene to all other Leo allies. Oh dear lord. Wait. Did I even read this? Plus burn through pages to enemies on hit or deflect, inflict burn. After burn triggered, gain shield. Next scene, after inflicting burn through pages, also inflict burn to other enemies. Oh dear lord. This is such a rad name though. Mayhaps I am fucked. Oh, Dancy Supernova. Okay. Okay. Nothing? I'm not sure why I'm even doing this without preparation. I could have just used Leo Fabric and not take damage. This is base burn lost on trigger though. That's a bit annoying. Huh. Anyway, unfortunately, I'm gonna finish on this. I'm gonna prepare properly for Leo Tune next time. And yeah, I know it's nothing really happened this time around. Unlucky. I would like to hear if someone's actually watching to the end, if you want to see other games though. Because I really need breaks from Babel every time I play it. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and see you next time.